Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tekkit 101. I'm Blue Gnome, and today we're going to build a block breaker setup. Yes, that's right. Last episode we talked about a lot, and one of those things was that I wouldn't be using energy collectors anymore, but we need a replacement system for the energy collectors, and that's what we're going to do today. So, last episode I talked about tubes, pneumatic tubes. I made some and I'll show you how to make them in just a minute. But the first thing I want to show you, oh wait, there's another thing. This is an alloy furnace. Now, an alloy furnace is made by, and I can show you real quick, there we go. An alloy furnace is made by putting bricks in a furnace shape. Now, we needed to make brass ingots for the pneumatic tubes, as you can see, 2 brass and 1 glass. And brass is made by using 3 copper and 1 tin in this configuration, then burning it to make 4 brass ingots. Now I did that, and that's why we have enough pneumatic tubes to make the setup work. Now what we also need is, let me think, we need redstone tubes. So I want the tubes to to have a current of redstone through them, because I need to hook up the block breakers, and if I can do that via the tubes, then that's a lot easier than having to hook it up separately. So we're going to do that with redstone tubes, and we just need some redstone and a normal pneumatic tube to make redstone tubes. Now, for this setup, we need block breakers, we need tubes, we need water, and we need lava. Of course, I've prepared a little, and I've already collected some lava, but we do need to get some more water. So I'm going to make a water hole for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I'm going to collect a little bit of water to put in the block breaker setup. Now what the block breaker setup will do is it will produce cobblestone. The cobblestone will then get pumped out into the energy collector, where it will be condensed into an item of our choice. That's the basic principle. There are more advanced versions of the block breaker setup. Well, not the block breaker setup, but more advanced versions of energy collector replacements. And we're going to make those, not this episode though. Anyway, you can make this as long as you like. The longer it is, the more materials you obviously need, but also the more energy is condensed every second. So that's why I made a pretty long one, because I want a decent system up and running real quick so I can concentrate on other things. The reason that we did not run out of stuff is because we have a pretty big energy reserve, but that will also cease to exist one day, so that's why we need to work on a new energy source as soon as possible. And the fun thing is, if I want a larger system, I just have to make more block breakers. So it's really easy and really simple. That's why I am making this one this episode. Now, I have the water, I have the lava, but now we need the all-important block breakers. For block breakers we needed iron pickaxes and such, but before we're going to do that, there is just one more thing I need to make. Because block breakers need to be positioned correctly, and for that we need to make a screwdriver. Now that may seem complicated, but it actually is really simple. You just take a stick and an iron ingot, and bam, you have a screwdriver. So that's really easy. Now I already prepared all the materials we need for the block breakers, so I'm going to show you how to make one. Iron pickaxe on the top, I need to think. Piston in the middle, redstone on the bottom, and then cobblestone on the sides. Now, this makes a block breaker. We're going to make 10 of them. There we go. 10. And we are going to place them downstairs. Let's see. There we go. Now, when we place them, they will most likely face up, as you can see here. The block breakers right now are facing upwards. This is the side that breaks the blocks. So, we need to them to face downwards. So just a right click. And there we go. Now the block breakers are facing downwards. And when we give them a redstone pulse, they will break the blocks beneath them and pump them out at the back. I'm going to make some redstone tubing now because we need that as well. And I'll make a whole bunch. I mean, doesn't really matter anyway. There we go. We have enough materials. But now we obviously need a energy collector. Let's see if we can do energy or condenser. Condenser. Energy condenser. We need a alchemical chest. I know that out of the top of my head. Well, let's just make one. We need covalence dust and some stone and some diamonds. It's pretty easy to make. Let's see. No. There we go. Covalence dust. 1, 2, 3. Some diamonds. Chest. Wow. Okay. Good. And what do we need? We need regular stone and iron ingots. So 2 iron ingots. And do we have regular rolled stone? No, we do not. So let's put them in the electric furnace for now. We also need some obsidian and some more diamonds. Luckily, I mined up some obsidian. So we have that. And some diamonds for 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now, I need the regular rolled stone. Come on, thank you. Going to a crafting table. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3. Diamond in the middle. Stone on the sides. Iron on the sides. Chest down below. There we go. And now the energy condenser itself, because now we have an alchemical chest, but we need an energy condenser, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Some diamonds. It's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. Now, I believe we have all the... No, we still need one thing, but we can already hook up the majority of the things. Now, redstone tubing. There we go. Now we can start filling the sides. A 1, a 2. Well, this can take some time. But hey, it's worth it. There we go. Come on. Let's just fill it up. There we go. And the last one over there. Yeah, it's not completely filled, I see. We need this one to be filled and that one to be filled. Okay. Yeah, I know this is a little bit of a boring task. Okay, that's good enough. Now we need to go... the reason I'm making the water on the left side of the machine is that when I walk to the energy condenser, I won't fall into the lava and kill myself like a idiot. Because I can see myself doing that really, really easily, actually. So, yeah. But this is not everything, because we obviously still need a redstone pulse. And for that, we're not going to make some complicated redstone contraption that takes up, well, a lot of space. No, we are going to make a simple redstone timer, because in the red power mod that is included in Tekkit, you have different redstone machinery, I should say machinery. And one of those things is a wait a sec, is a timer. You also have AND gates, OR gates, NOR gates, NOT gates. If you're a little bit familiar with electronics, you might recognize them. But usually you have to, well, build a little, well, I should say some complicated contraptions made out of redstone to actually make those gates work. But now they have put that in, and I'll show you. Redstone repeater. No, we need gates. Gate, for example. We have NOR gates, OR gates, NAND gates, AND gates, XOR gates, XOR gates. It's well, it's a lot, but basically these handle redstone inputs and give a specific redstone output. And normally you had to build, well, complicated redstone contraptions. Now you just need one block to do all of that, and that is where the red power mod really shines. Also, the advantage is you can put them on any surface, so you can put them on the side, you can put them on the well, on the, oh my god, on the ceiling. I forgot the word there. Anyway, you can put them on the ceiling, on the floor. It's really, really useful. Also, the alloy cables, you can also put them on the ceiling, on the floor, on the sides. So that is really, really, really useful, and that's the power of the red power mod. And also, if there is not enough space in the chest here, then the block breakers won't pump out the stone. That is something that red power also has, but there are some disadvantages to red power that made me decide to use buildcraft pipes for the quarry and such. But we'll talk about that later. Now, the setup is almost complete. The only thing we need now is a timer. So, timer. This is a, well, a little bit complicated, but we're going to have to cook a lot of stone, and I'm going to put some stone into the oven. It is really useful though, as I told you a minute ago. Okay, good. Cobblestone. I saw something interesting here. Tungsten ore, hello! As you can see, tungsten ore actually looks a lot like coal, but it isn't coal. And it's really lucky that my quarry actually dug this up, because now I can show you, I don't know if I showed you that yet, how much tungsten is worth. As you can see, a diamond is worth 8,000, and the tungsten is worth 16,000. So a tungsten is effectively worth 2 diamonds, and the fun thing of tungsten ore is, you don't really need to use it in anything. It's not really integrated in recipes, so you can just use it to, well, get diamonds, and that's tungsten. So it's really useful, and I recommend it to everyone that, well, the tricky part is just finding tungsten. You know, you can obviously use the divining rod and you'll get a value of 16,000, but it's still hard to find, especially if you don't have the divining rod. So, but it is very useful, and it's really, really nice that my quarry actually dug up something something worthwhile. And why is it not pumping anymore? Is it down at bedrock? I think it is. The engines shouldn't be empty yet. No, the engines aren't empty. Okay. You aren't pumping up anything, so that must mean... There we go, bedrock. Well, let's put this one out of work for a moment. We'll move this in a second. I want to get the redstone thingamajig working first, and then I can show you how to move a quarry, how to do that without breaking it, because that's actually quite important as well. Now, as you can see, I cooked cobblestone into stone and then cooked that stone into stone wafers. We need those stone wafers for the timers. We need 2 regular stone wafers and stone wire. So we need a lot of redstone for this. I'm going to take 32. That should be enough. And we also need some sticks. Now let's make some timers. The first thing we need to do, we need to make 3 stone wires. Okay. Then we need to make 2 stone anodes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You get 3, so that's really useful. Then we need to make a stone pointer. And that is made by a redstone torch. Let's see, was it a stone wafer and a regular cobblestone? No, we need stone. Well, that's too bad. Okay, so we need stone. There we go. We'll take both. Then we take the redstone torch, the stone, and the wafer. There we go. We have a pointer. We need a cathode, which is just a redstone torch and some stone wafers. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay, good. And now we need to put it all together into a lovely redstone timer. I'm going to push the question mark here so I can see what to put and what to use and where to put it. So 1, 2, 3, and just 2 more stone wafers, and there we have it, a timer, a redstone timer. Now we have some regular redstone. Good. Let's set this thing up. Excuse me. Anyway, this stone, well, this timer we can, there we go. Now, right click, you can set the interval. You can't set it too fast because then the stone doesn't have any time to form, so we'll set it at 110. And hook it up. Oh, and obviously we need to put it so that it actually makes contact. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's an awfully loud noise. But there you have it. And look at this. Oh, it's filling up quite nicely already. Let's put some redstone in for now. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. And it's really fast also. Wow. But it's noisy. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm going now. And there you have it. A complete block breaker setup. And this actually works really, really fast. It might even be faster than the energy collector. So, yeah, there you have it. I need to move the quarry now. Let's see, where did I put my pipes? Cobblestone transport pipes. And also golden pipes. Yes, we do have one left. And we need one redstone torch. Now, let's see. Let's see. Going down. I do have, yes, I do have a drill. Now, I'm going to drill outwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 outwards. That's the border. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Wait, we'll count in a second. I'm going to do it like this for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the quarry should go here. Let's dig up this iron while we're at it. It's a little bit dark, but, well, we'll take that for granted, I guess. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Going to dig out the hole. There we go. Now, let's first break the engines. Just use a pickaxe. It won't matter. In the older versions, it did matter. You would break the entire thing and it would just be a waste. But now you can just break it without any worries. It's really, really useful. Now, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And break you. Okay. Now, we need to put the quarry down here, I believe. There we go. We'll hook it up like this. Oh, give me a sec. Just need to get rid of this line of cobblestone. There we go. And we're going to put a diamond, or not a diamond pipe, a golden pipe down here. Ah, these things really are useful. Okay, good. And put redstone there. Now we need to dig out the surrounding blocks. There we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2. And this one and this one. Okay, it's aligned pretty nicely. Now we're just going to put down the engines. There we go. And we need to put down the levers. Lever 1, lever 2, and lever 3. Let's put them on. On. And now split up the charcoal. There we go. I use charcoal because it's cheaper to make. There we go. And there you have it. Now it'll just dig out this area. As you can see, it's already starting. And it will mine in just a minute. There we go. It's fully hooked up and ready to go. Ah, really love that. Now, this is also going quite... Oh wow, 28 redstone already. Okay, good. I'm going to take a diamond and put it in, so we can see how fast it is with diamonds. And if it's not fast enough, obviously we are able to expand it quite a bit. So that is the real advantage of this system. Okay, now let's go. Put some diamonds in. I'll take the redstone out. There we go. Put some diamonds in. Well, it's not lightning fast, but it is faster than the energy collector, so just continue the good work, keep up the work. So that's pretty much it for this episode. So yeah. That really is it. I mean, I don't think... No, I can't really start a new machine this episode. So we'll do that another episode. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Bye!